the item system opens up entirely new ways for you to tailor the firepower of your turrets to your personal preferences. Unlike the skill system, which is based on deliberate choices, luck plays a much bigger role here. To get started, let's head to the shop and grab our first item to see what we get. In the shop, new items are offered every hour, each available once for all players. If one player buys an item, it is no longer available for anyone else. In addition to the 5 regular offers, there is also a special item with higher value, but at a significantly higher price. Next, let's take a look at the special offer and the stats that affect our turret. In this example, we have an item of the very rare quality level with a total of 3 attributes. At the time of this video, there is only the Advanced Control System item class, though this may change in the future. The attributes of this item are turret range, turret speed, and stun chance. The number of attributes depends on the quality of the item. This particular item is ideal for the railgun, as it benefits from both the increased range and the improved speed. Additionally, the railgun can stun enemies, which is also the case with the chain lightning. While the flamethrower could, for instance, also equip this item, the stun chance would have no effect as it has no stun mechanic. Let's go ahead and purchase this item to equip it on the railgun. We now click on Inventory in the menu on the left, and then below the railgun on Open Inventory. In this overview, you'll find several pieces of information and buttons. At the bottom, we can see all available items that can be placed into the empty slot of our turret. On the right side, the complete parameters of our turret are displayed. These are the final game-calculated values, influenced by items, skills, and additional factors such as card bonuses. Let's now drag our acquired item into the free slot and take a look at the new turret parameters. When we hover over the values for turret range, turret speed, and stun chance, we can see exactly how these are composed and the impact our newly equipped item has on them. Each item has a small indicator at the bottom. In our case, it shows 0 out of 64. This indicates the current and maximum upgrade level. The higher the quality of the item, the more upgrades it can receive. So let's click on this field and take a look at the upgrade screen. At first glance, this overview might seem complicated, but it's actually very helpful and easy to understand. In the first column, you can see the current bonuses of the item, including any upgrades. The second column shows the base values of the item, meaning the values without any upgrades. In the third column, you can see how the values increase with an upgrade. Finally, the fourth column shows the range within which the base values were determined when the item was generated. This fourth column essentially indicates whether the item's base stats are optimal or not so good. For example, we currently have 9% turret range, with a random value between 5% and 10% being possible. With 9%, we're doing extremely well in this regard. However, the speed could have been much better. Ultimately, it's up to us to decide if and how far we want to upgrade this item. Now, we'll upgrade our item by 1 level. We'll use the left button and choose silver coins for the upgrade. With each upgrade, we have the option to choose between gold and silver coins. In this case, it doesn't matter which currency we use, as there's no technical difference. We now observe that the value at the bottom has increased by 1 after the upgrade. At the same time, the turret speed has risen from 6% to 7%. This aligns with the information in the third column, indicating that the value increases by 1% per upgrade. However, it's clear that not all values increase with each upgrade. In fact, with every upgrade, only one random attribute improves. Let's take a look at how the item improves further through additional upgrades. After 25 upgrades, this item has significantly deviated from its original values, and the immense potential through further upgrades becomes clear. However, it's also evident that the costs for each upgrade increase noticeably. Therefore, it's important to carefully consider whether you really want to proceed with an upgrade. Over time, you'll accumulate many items that are no longer needed or useful. Instead of leaving them unused, you can salvage them, which is similar to selling. Simply select the unwanted items by clicking on the trash can icon in the top right corner, which will turn red to confirm your selection. After that, click the Salvage Items button to finalize the process. By salvaging the item, you will receive silver coins, which you can use for further upgrades. It doesn't matter whether the item was previously upgraded with gold or silver coins. However, keep in mind that you will only get about half of the item's original value back when salvaging it. Once salvaged, the items are permanently destroyed. To prevent accidental salvaging, you can mark valuable items as favorites. Simply click on the star in the top left corner, which will turn yellow to highlight the item. This mark is saved permanently and will remain until you click it again to remove it. However, keep in mind that even a favorite marked item can still be salvaged. Now let's move on to the last point in this video, the inventory slots. Each player has a standard of 18 inventory slots to collect items and use them flexibly for various situations. Once these slots are occupied, it is no longer possible to purchase new items in the shop. It's important to know that equipped items on turrets do not take up inventory slots. If the available slots are not enough, you can buy additional inventory slots in the shop. However, keep in mind that the price increases with each subsequent purchase. I hope this video has helped answer some of your questions and provided useful insights. Wishing you lots of enjoyment and success with CTD.